Don't be a slave to materialistic items. You see, y'all, there's too many people in society nowadays to where they put their whole energy and they put their whole personality and everything about themselves into materialistic items, into expensive brands. You know, you got some people to where they feel like they're not somebody until they got a pair of Nikes, until they got a pair of Jordans. They feel like they're not somebody until they got the latest Reebok, until they got that expensive NBA jersey, until they got the expensive phone. They got the Gucci, the Louis Vuitton, the Versace, and all of that. Understand this, y'all. Do not be a slave to materialistic items. It does not define you as a man or as a woman. You got too many people to where they put their whole faith and stock into these things, into these items, into these possessions. And guess what? It doesn't define you at the end of the day. Because you can have all that stuff and still be empty on the inside. And I've seen it happen to many people. They got the latest car, the BMW, the Louis Vuitton bag, the Versace, and guess what? They still unhappy. They still feel empty on the inside because that's not what makes you a man. That doesn't make you a woman. I've seen it happen with many people. Seen it happen with many. They got the latest bag and everything, but half the time you see them, they be walking with their head down. They ain't got no real knowledge, no real spiritual knowledge. All they know is materialistic items. And it's sad, y'all, because you got people who put their faith and their stock into these things, and it's not going to help you as a person. Because the only thing that's going to help define you is your relationship with Christ. Your relationship with Christ, doing God's will, and also accomplishing the God-given vision that God gave you. That's what's going to bring you peace and joy. You can have all that stuff in the world, y'all. All those expensive bags and still be unhappy. That's why you see some of these celebrities. They got all this money. They got all the cars and everything. And guess what? Many of them still have drug addiction. Many of them are still unhappy. Many of them even be taking themselves out. Because having money and all that doesn't define you as a person. It's your relationship with Christ. You doing God's will. You can have all that stuff and still be an unhappy person. Seen it happen to many people. I see too many. You even got people nowadays to where they try to use their items to draw a person for a relationship. You got men who only buy expensive cars, who rent expensive cars just to get women. And that's silly because they set themselves up to get played. Because at the end of the day, you're just going to attract a materialistic woman who's just going to want you for what you got and not for you as a person. You got a woman nowadays to where they'll get these BBLs and all these makeup and all that just to attract a man. But it's silly because you're just going to force a man to just want you for your looks. Just want you for your body specifically. He's not going to really care about you. He just going to want you for probably one night or so and that's it. And that's just the truth, y'all. I'm just being honest. You got women to where they'll dress seductively just to get a man's attention. All you're going to do is just attract lustful men your way. Men who are sexual predators. And then you're just going to be putting your own self in harm's danger. Because now you're attracting men who just going to want you just for one night. And then you get with these men, they use you and abuse you, then they dump you and go about their business. Be smart, y'all. Do not be a slave to materialistic items. I see it happen to too many people. See people online, they over there on the camera flashing all this money. Flashing all these gold teeth that they got. That don't make you a man, that don't make you a woman. You showing off how many Louis Vuitton bags you got. You showing off how many expensive cars you got. That don't make you a man, that don't make you a woman. You being a follower of Christ. Listen, y'all, there's nothing wrong. And you know, this channel, we preach blessings. There's nothing wrong, because we want to all be blessed. You know, we want to all have that successful business, have that successful job, have a nice house, have a nice car. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because that's what God desires for his people. Because even the Bible said the wages of the wicked are laid up for the just. The riches of the wicked, I should say. The riches of the wicked are laid up for the righteous. So God, he wants his people to be blessed and prosperous. Even the Bible in the book of Genesis talks about the land of milk and honey. God wants us as his people to be blessed. Make no mistake about it. But understand this, y'all. Do not put your whole faith and stock into materialistic items. Do not let it define you as a person, because it does not. Your relationship with Christ, that's what defines you as a person. You following God, you obeying Jesus Christ, that's what defines you as a person. Understand this, y'all, because too many people, they put their mind in the wrong place. They put their mind in the wrong idea. They be seeing all these kids at school with the latest Jordans and all this stuff, and they be thinking, man, I need that to fit in. You don't need to fit in. The only person you need to fit in with this is Christ. You don't need to have all that stuff. Because at the end of the day, you could have all that stuff and still not even know where you're going in life. Seen it happen to many people. They got the latest bag, latest Louis Vuitton belt, Versace and all that, and guess what? They don't even know where they're going in life. They have no direction. You guys seen that happen with many people. They walk around like they're lost sheep. I'm just being honest, yo. Seen people, they go around in a maze in their whole life. They go from one bad relationship to another bad relationship to another bad relationship to another bad relationship. See it happen with many people, y'all. Do not put your faith and stock in these things. Follow the Most High God and obey His will. That's what's going to make you a man and make you a woman.